Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to review the BOBA FETT TYTHON version from the Mandalorian Black series. I just got this, so I'm going to open it up right away. And we're going to compare it to the BOBA FETT Throne Room from the Book of Boba Fett series. He was number 2 on the Book of Boba Fett series. And this one is number 22 of the Mandalorian series. And they're pretty much the same mold, I believe. They just have different paint schemes. So we're going to compare the two. So let me go ahead and open him up real quick. I'm going to go ahead and cut the tape before I start it to save some time. And if you can see the packaging in this one, you can tell it's pretty much even the same layout of the packaging. Everything's in there the same way. So you have this big gun. And you got the little blaster pistol. And the jetpack. And a helmet. And the figure. And the biggest differences are that I believe his face is... He hadn't had his back to treatment yet, so he's got some like white kind of blemishes on his face. Whereas in this one, he still has the white blemishes, but I don't know. They're about the same, really. Not a lot of difference, but he looks a little bit more healed up in this one, I guess. It's slight though. But then he repainted his armor, so the armor is going to be the biggest difference. This one's all beat up and scuffed up, and this one's got a fresh coat of green paint. And other than that, I think everything's about the same. So we'll look at those. See if I can get him to stand here. He's fresh out of the box. I hadn't positioned him to stand yet. Alright, let me put the packaging in the background here so we can see that as we discuss it. And this one says, once regarded as one of the most fearsome and capable bounty hunters in the galaxy, Boba Fett seemingly met his demise in the Sarlacc pit on Tatooine. A survivor to his core, Fett lived to fight another day. Yeah, there we go. And on this one it says the same thing. So, alright. So first of all, let's look at the guns. They look almost identical. I don't see any differences really. Yeah, they're just exactly the same. And then the blaster's probably the same deal here. Let's pull this one out. Oops. Okay, the one on the top's from the Book of Boba Fett. They look identical also. I don't see any differences. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back in his holster so I don't get them mixed up. And we'll go ahead and put his in his holster. Alright. Mostly it's going to be the differences in colors. Everything else is going to be identical pretty much. Well, the belt's a little bit different, I noticed. we'll look at that in a minute. Okay, let's look at the jetpacks next. Jetpacks have an obvious difference in colors. This is the one for the Mandalorian, and this is the repainted one after he repainted everything in the Book of Boba Fett. And I think, well, I'm not sure. They turn, but I don't know if they come out or not. I don't know if they come out. I don't want to break it. That one comes out easy. This one may just be kind of tight. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, man. So that one, I think it was intended to come out, but it twisted off because it was stuck in there so hard. So that will have to have a little bit of glue. I hate that. But I'm glad I learned it instead of y'all having to learn it. These do turn it. This one was wanting not to turn at first, but I got them loosened up. Now they turn. And these turn easier. I didn't have any issues with this one coming in and out and stuff, so something about the paint on this one made it stick in there. So that broke off. I'll have to glue it back. So just be careful if it's not wanting to come out when you try to pull on it. I'd say just keep pulling real hard out. Don't twist like I did. So that's a bummer. Okay, then the helmets. Obvious difference in the helmets. We got the one that's really better worn from being in the Sarlacc. And then you got the repainted one in the Book of Boba Fett. All right, next we'll look at the actual figures. So I'm going to take his gun out of his hand just so we can really do a comparison here. All right, so I'll just do like a side by side and just let y'all kind of look at it. The hoses going from his shoulder into his arm gauntlet there are different colors. And the belt is, let's see how that works. So this piece hanging down is all part of this belt part. It's kind of rubbery. You can tell it kind of moves a little bit. That part is different, but pretty much, yeah, it's a lot different. First of all, this one's got like a buckle, and this one has like a waistband of bullets or something. I don't know if he uses bullets, but he's got bullets. And this one has a buckle on the back and has kind of drapes down more right here where this one doesn't. And this one has a little pouch, 2 pouches. That one doesn't have any pouches. And then the emblem on his arm on the Mandalorian one is pretty battered, and this one's been repainted, and he's got a new logo on there. And this one's just got where the got battle damage, and that one's just nicely fresh coat of paint again. And let's see if we can see up under here. Alright, on the legs, the Book of Boba Fett one's a little darker, even though I think it's supposed to be the same thing he's wearing, it's a little darker color. And up under here, you can't really see, but he's got those yellow pads. They look about, these are a lot brighter orangish yellow, and these are kind of a little dirty yellow, I guess. And looks like from the boots down are almost identical. And then these are white underneath the armor, and these are the same colors as the rest of his outfit under the armor. And again with the faces, just some slight differences in the faces. I'd say this one's a little more pale overall, and the scars seem to have more silverish white around them. And this one's a little fainter. It's still got the white tinge around it, but it's not as sharp as this one. All right, and let me get these standing up. I'm going to do one more little comparison real quick. This is Cobb Vanth from the Mandalorian line. I'm just kind of curious with the, since that's supposed to be pretty much the same armor. Yeah, they made it pretty much close to the same pattern and everything. Let's look at the helmets. Okay, so we can get the focus. There we go. The helmets have almost the same weathering. So I'd almost say they just used the same helmet from the Cobb Vanth, which makes sense because I think I actually mixed these up. I don't think it matters because they look the same. Let's see if they fit right. I believe that's the one that goes with him. That's what goes with him. So. All right. Now remembered on his came out, but it had the stem on this part and a hole there. Let's see, and that one does too. So that stem on this one, it just, when they stuck it down in there, the paint or something made it stick, so I couldn't pull it out. I might be able to work that out so that it's a hole. If I can get that worked out somehow, I can glue that stem back onto here. So I'll try that. But let's look at the jetpacks. Yeah, the jetpacks are pretty much identical also. There's a little slight difference in the paint, but just the silverish stuff, like on this one, it kind of goes down over here on the left, and this side doesn't have that. So the silver tarnishings and stuff's a little different on that, but other than that, it's pretty much the same jetpack, except for the missile's different. That's what it would look like if it wasn't broken off. It looks like a different one because of that missile, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. All right, so I'm going to be reviewing the Obi-Wan series back here. I have all those up through number 9. I'm not sure what number 10 is. I gotta check. But then I got number 11, which number 10. Let's see. Okay, I'm missing number 9. Number 10 is Ned B over there. So I'm not sure which one that is. And I got number 1. I believe it's this Obi-Wan, but I don't know what I did with the box at the moment. So I got the figure, but I don't know where I put the box. I didn't have it with my other one, so I'll have to locate that. But we'll look at the montage on those. And I also am about to review the Cassian Andor Aldhani mission. And we'll also look at this one up here with the one that was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. It had the Cassian Andor and oh, I forgot his name. BMO, I think. The little red droid. So we'll be doing a bunch of reviews and check back. I'm going to be doing a lot of these this week. And I should have the second part of my Star Wars Christmas catalog videos, which will be the Empire Strikes Back years from 1980 to 1982. That should be up in a few days. It's about halfway done. I'm working on it. Those have a lot of editing in them. And then I'll be doing the part 3 with Return of the Jedi, hopefully by the end of the week or so, or by next weekend at least. But I'll still be doing some reviews in the meantime. So check back. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.